I thought I could get away with filming this clip without my glasses on because I know they reflect the light, but I can't see a thing. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the next bikini prep vlog in the series. We are on week, I don't even know, vlog number 11. We made it. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for following along on the journey, and I'm so excited to keep going and keep sharing all of the updates. So it is Saturday morning. It is 5 to 6 on Saturday morning, and I am running a little bit slower than I would have liked, but I did want to intro this video because this weekend is a little bit crazy. Lots going on, lots to fit in, and I wanted to make sure that I had an intro done regardless of what clips I have to mash together. So it's Saturday morning, it's 5 to 6. I am having my morning lineup. I'm having my coffee, my electrolytes and vitamin C and apple cider vinegar. I need to get more glutamine. And a new addition to the lineup, a new substitute. I'm not going to tip it because I'm going to spill it everywhere, just some ginger boiled up in boiling water. This is now a new add-on to my morning drinks, my morning supplements. So before I leave the house, I'm full of fluids, and before I even do my check-in, I'm full of fluids, but these are all super important to me. The coffee for my sanity and the others for my health, my digestion, everything like that. So yes, thank you for joining me again on the channel. Please excuse the mess of the place. As I said, this weekend is going to be a bit mad. Yesterday I was home alone for the first time since moving in. Nick has gone back to Poland. He's not gone back to Poland. He hasn't left me to stay in Poland. He's gone visiting his family in Poland. So I was on my own, left my own devices yesterday, and I ended up going on a solo TK Maxx trip in the evening, which pushed out everything a little bit later. So I kind of left the main living space in a bit of a mess to get ready for this morning, but that's okay. We're all friends here. I'm not pretending to be anything. I'm not pretending to have my shit together. So we will forgive. But yes, I did just want to intro this, as I said, because I'm not sure how coherent the clips are going to be, especially from today, because today, after I check in, after I train and do some of my cardio, I'm going on the road again to the north to go and pick up my bikinis. And I'm taking my two sisters with me, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to record of that. I'm not going to be vlogging in the car. Obviously I wouldn't be vlogging. I'm not going to get them to vlog. I might try and set you guys up while I am trying the bikinis on again and getting them fitted properly for me, but we'll see what happens. If anything, I will get some clips on my phone and throw them in. After that, back home, finish whatever's left of my cardio, I would imagine. Cardio is down slightly to 40 minutes from today, which is lovely, but I'm still thinking I will probably have to split it because I just want to make sure that I am nice and relaxed going into the journey this morning, and I'm not like a headless chicken and really rushing and worried I'm going to be late. So I'll do my training, I'll do my upper session this morning after I check in, and then I'll do what I can of the cardio. If it has to be 20 and 20, like, that is absolutely fine. That is so easily done. So I'm gonna finish all of my potions, my drinks, because they are going to be gone cold. Get ready, head to the gym, take my check-in, do my training, start my cardio, and we'll see where I chat to you again. Hi, you've actually joined me like 10 minutes later. I'm still in my Minnie Mouse dressing gown, and I'm still chilling with my coffee. I've finished my ginger tea, my coffee, and my other supplements, but I just wanted to also take you through something that I am doing right now, which is doing my Amazon order for show day for the few other bits that I think I'm going to need. These have been in my basket for the past week or so, but actually last night I checked how much tan we have left after doing next tan, and I'm a little bit worried that we won't have enough for me to do potentially 3 layers over 3 days. So I'm going to try and I'm going to add a tan to my order. So the kit that we have as well is the Pro Tan male competitor kit. There's no difference between the male and the female, except with the female you get a bikini bite in it, and I said in one of my previous videos I don't use bikini bite, I don't feel the need. So we have the male one. That's the only difference. I think the female one might come with another glaze as well, but that's fine. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what I am adding to my basket. So luckily enough, they actually have the individual competition colour. This is the base coat on Amazon.ie, because otherwise you're looking at ordering it from MyCore in Ireland, MyCore supplements, and they only have the kits as far as I can see. So I'm gonna add the super dark base coat because I hear a lot of pale people. Sorry, I said I would turn you around again so you're not looking at the screen. I hear a lot of pale people use, if they don't use this for their full tan, they'll use a 50-50 mix between the normal dark base coat and super dark. So I am going to add this to my basket. This is €23, so that's really good, because if you're buying a kit, even if you're buying a single show kit, which is like a travel size of everything, I think the single show kit is nearly €60 and the other one is 110. I don't need loads of top coat. We have top coat. I don't need glaze. We have glaze. But what I will do is chat through what else is in my basket. So I have my resistance bands. Let me bring you guys along on a journey. So along the side here you will see I have my resistance bands here, a kit with handles, making sure I don't mess up this time. And this kit also has ankle cuffs in it, which is cool because I have seen a lot of girls using cuffs for their kickbacks. I have my little mini salt scale here because our other one is really playing up. And I also have a packet of reusable silicone and foldable straws because I'm probably going to be drinking a lot of coffee. Yeah, I'm probably going to be drinking a lot of coffee on show day and the day before. And obviously coffee is very stainy, very prone to stain your teeth. Now, my teeth are not the whitest in the world, but we don't want to make them any worse. And it just keeps things cleaner as well. Will help soften the blow of the very little water that I am likely to get on show day if I have to maintain my physique until the evening for the second show. Which, if you didn't see last video, I'm doing 2 shows in one day. Next Sunday. It's going to be insane. So that is my little show day bag order. That's €50 to Amazon. Let's see how much it costs with shipping and everything like that, but it's just so handy. I know everything is going to be here during the week, and I will be home at some stage later today because, as I said, I'm taking my sisters with me for my appointment. So I will have a look at my show day bag from last year, see what I have, see if anything else springs to mind before I press order. Guys, do I have news for you? So I'm clearly back from the gym. This clip is going to be a little bit chaotic because I have 40 minutes until I have to leave, and I also need to eat, shower and sort out some meals. So I had a really good session actually. I did upper this morning. I think I said that 500 times in my first clip, and I also did 25 minutes of my cardio. Mike was really happy with the visuals today, which was very surprising to me because I was not happy at all. But he's feeding me today. So we this is the beauty of the last couple of weeks of prep, especially into peak week, when you are checking in every day, is that everything that you eat and your plan changes based on what you're looking like. So it's very, very reactive, very responsive, and you have to be able to be flexible, which can be tough. So food is different. I have about nearly 500 more calories, mostly from carbs, and the meals look quite different. So I will do my very, very best to keep you updated on what things are looking like today, but I am going to be running around like a headless chicken right now. But we have 1, 2, 3 meals with rice in, 1 cream of rice. That has stayed the exact same, my pre-workout, which will end up being probably my meal 4 or something today. 1 rice cakes meal as well. I have banana on rice cakes and honey and peanut butter on rice cakes. That's going to be amazing. Later on, I have eggs with rice and honey. A lot of berries are gone, so I only have berries in my cream of rice meal. And yeah, that's kind of the main changes. And squares bar. I get to have the squares bar now before I leave. So what I'm going to have post-workout, which is going to be meal 1 today, is 50 grams of rice, 50 grams of chicken, so barely any chicken, 50 green beans, 40 pineapple, 15 sauerkraut, and 1 squares bar. So he did tell me to get rice yesterday. However, I only got this because I was going to base it off what we had yesterday. So this isn't going to do me. Like half a packet of this is the equivalent to about 60 grams of rice. So, and I have 140 throughout the day. But I'll have enough in here for 2 meals, and then I can prep the other one later on, which I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to have my meal with eggs and rice later on in the day. So I don't know if you can hear my tummy, it's screaming. So let's get making this post-workout. Rice, chicken, green beans, pineapple, sauerkraut, and my squares bar. And I'm also going to put together the other meal, which is rice, chicken, green beans, blah, blah, blah. The only difference is it has avocado instead of a squares bar. And then I have to decide whether I bring my rice cakes or my cream of rice on the road. It's going to have to be cream of rice, I think, isn't it? For ease. I normally like to eat that fresh, but look, we have to choose our battles. Okay, that's the update. It's very unhinged, it's very exciting. I'm gonna go lock in, prep, shower, get changed, and hit the road. Oh, and I have I've just left my fridge open. 5 litres of water. So I've already done 2 litres. So I'm just going to have to be mindful that I'm not drinking too much. And 7 grams of salt to be weighed out. So I'm going to weigh that out and take it with me today. That's about 2 grams more than I'm normally having. So it will be interesting. She's going to be salty today. See you guys in a while. We are going to be so washed out in this clip. It is actually ridiculous. And in case you can't tell by this, I have my hair dye in. I don't know if I mentioned at all today that I figured out that I actually had to dye my hair today because I don't have a bath in the apartment, and it is so much easier to obviously rinse out your hair dye over a bath than it is over a standing shower with very little room to move around in. So we are back home in the family storage room. That is my room apparently. Every time I come in here there's more crap, so I'm just gonna apologize, but this is what I have to deal with, so you have to deal with it too. But yes, I am waiting for this to cook, to develop, to rinse off and dry my hair, style my hair, all the things that I have to do. But what a day today has been. Today has been amazing. It's been tiring though. I don't know whether it's the fact that I am a little bit lower on water than I would normally be by now. But when I was driving home from Emma's, I literally was like, I should not be behind the wheel. Like, this is not safe in any way, shape or form for me to be driving 2 passengers home right now, because I was wrecked. Even though I'd had so much, like I'd had well more than enough caffeine. I think it must have been the water, I'm not sure. Very strange. But anyway, we feel a lot better now. I've had 3 meals. And I'm going to make my 4th one when I rinse this out of my hair. That's going to be my egg meal with rice. So we will experience that together for the first time. I'm going to have that here before I go back home. Today was amazing. My appointment was amazing. I'm so happy. I felt a little bit sick thinking about trying on the bikinis yesterday, to be honest with you, because I just didn't feel ready. I didn't feel like I was going to have the physique to put bikinis on and feel like and not cry, to be honest. But everything just seemed to align today. Even like I was way happier than I was when I checked in this morning when I put these bikinis on. Like, I don't know what it was. It must have been the squares bar. I'm blaming the squares bar. It had been a little while since I'd had my meal, so it wasn't like sitting in my tummy. Maybe it was the less water. I don't know what it was, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And she took so much time to do the styling with me as well. So I have 2 full complete looks, like 2 full sets of accessories for both bikinis. We chatted about my hair, we chatted about like different options that we could do, different options, different mixes and matches that we could go with. I still have my accessories from last year as well, so I have so much choice and everything is going to look amazing. The hair side of things did throw a spanner in the works, so I really want to curl my hair now because it looked so good with a slight curl through my hair today. So I think I'm going to have to give pin curls a go. And Emily did just text me, because I posted it on my close friends on Instagram about it, and Emily did just text me and be like, I am more than happy to help you with it as well on show day. So my 1-woman glam squad is literally coming to save the day, but I think we'll give it a go. The only problem with that is I do think I'm going to need a smaller curling wand, like a thinner curling wand to do more ringlet style curls. So I might I do have a thinner one here. It's very thin though, it's like Irish dancing curls, so I might have to play around with that during the week and see what comes of it. But you can see them in the background kind of. To wash me out even more, am I the same colour as the bags? I think I am. My 2 bags with my bikinis and my accessories in from Emma. I might show you one box of the accessories. And I am going to include a clip or a picture of one of my bikinis for my YouTube gals, because I'm just so happy with them and I want someone to see them. So we have some bracelets for one of the looks. I got 2 bracelets for each and a ring for each as well. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to keep them in here. And also my earrings, which are very big for me. Very big. These ones I wasn't even going to try on. And this same thing happened last year, where I wasn't going to try on a pair of earrings and she was like, just try them. And I was really putting up a fight for these to not put them on. But I absolutely bloody love them. So thank you, Emma, for your expertise and everything, just everything. I'm so appreciative of what she did. She was just amazing. She gave me a really nice deal on my bikinis and to do all the accessories as well for me, and 2 separate packs of accessories as well. I just didn't expect that at all. So yeah, I could not recommend Emma Bell Bikinis enough. I can't believe I have them. Like, I can't believe I have them. This is the box with the bikini in. I don't know which one is which. I'm gonna open. You won't see it, so we'll be okay. The little tissue, this is so washed out. Little tissue paper with Bell bikinis on it. So I'm gonna take one with me because I have a dress run with Hannah tomorrow. I can only take one with me because one of the bikinis has a custom strap on the back, which is absolutely impossible for me to do up on my own. So I won't be able to do that in the gym tomorrow. So I'm going to wear one, obviously, with her and practice in that. But it was amazing. It was so amazing. And then I also arrived home to a package from Washed Out City, my core supplements and my Look Fantastic order. So this was actually here last week, but I didn't need it, so I didn't open it. But this is my show day foundation and the colour wow as well. Let's see the colour difference between me right now and this foundation. That'll be really fun. But this is the colour wow. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to try it now that my hair is dyed freshly. Didn't think that through. But I think for the second show it'll be perfect. And then my studio fix, like, even looking at the top of it, I think this will be quite funny. Yeah. Beautiful. Can't wait, but that's perfect. That's one thing off. Well, that's pretty much everything off the list for makeup. I don't think I need anything else, which is amazing. And then from my core, this came so quickly. I think I ordered this on yesterday. Did I order it yet? No, I ordered it on Thursday in the office, I think. So it must have come yesterday. One of the secret weapons for peak week, which starts tomorrow. I've gotten my first update on a peak week plan. Things, by the way, are fully changing tomorrow again. I can't keep up. There's going to be so many updates. This is going to be the most chaotic video you've ever seen. But anyway, we got our Peak Max. This is like a natural diuretic complex. Game changing. It's wild. You will go to sleep and you'll have no definition. You'll wake up and you will. So that is where we're at. My my timer did go off for my hair. So I'm going to go and rinse that out and then make my food. I don't even know if I'm going to have an opportunity or time to go through my show day bag, which I have over here, to show you guys what I have in it. This day and this weekend and this week is slipping away from me. I can't believe that this time next week I'm going to be tanned, I'm going to be registered, I'm going to be in my hotel winding down before show day. Insanity, but I'm so excited. So let's go. Rinse this out, make some food, do a taste test of eggs and rice. And I will, if I don't chat to you back here, I'll chat to you when I get back home. Hello. We're home to the apartment. It is 8:30. We are finally on the wind down and I've just made my last meal, and this last meal is giving peak week the warm up, show day the warm up. I'm gonna take it over to the couch. I've just been watching a vlog in the background. I'm back on my prep vlog hype. For a good bit of my prep, I actually haven't been consuming much prep content because I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't the only thing in my life. Like, hence my job has nothing to do with prep. The only things that do are all the other shit that I have to do for prep. But as I am now in the thick of it, obviously, and getting ready for show day again, I just want to get in the mood and the environment and envision myself back on stage, envision myself on peak week, which starts tomorrow, which kind of felt like it started today with how different things were today. But it starts officially tomorrow. We're 7 days out tomorrow. And envision, I can't speak, myself 1 day out, tanning, water manipulating, which is actually something we did today, kind of, not really. I had 5 liters of water today. This is what I have left of that 5 liters. And when I say it has felt so hard to limit myself to just 5 liters, I thought that I was consistently drinking like max 5.5 liters, but I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm drinking more and I lose count. So that's my little sip that I have left. I'm also gonna treat myself to this Pepsi strawberries and cream. This is so good. Because as of tomorrow, when we're officially in peak week, I am not allowed to have artificial sweeteners. So that means my 0-calorie syrup for my coffee, gone. And as much as possible, the Pepsis and stuff, gone. You are kind of allowed within reason, if you're having like a Monster or something every day, or you're having Pepsi every day, like you are kind of allowed to keep that in, as it is a standard, but it should be kind of one or the other. So I'm gonna need my caffeine, so we're gonna keep the Monsters to hand. I know I've said this already, but I really do feel like this weekend has just run away from me, and I do feel like it's a reflection of how this week is going to be, which is kind of scary with work in the mix as well. But I'm hoping that I can at least swing a couple more days of working from home than normal to try and feel like I have my shit together. Because even just thinking about like loading my car to go to Limerick on Saturday, the thing that's killing me, the thing that's throwing me off is now, because I'm doing the Naturals show, I have to register on Saturday at 12, and Limerick is a 2.5 hour drive away from us, and that's obviously not including any stopping for toilet breaks, meal breaks, check-in breaks if needed. And I'm obviously working all the way through, so I'm not taking any days off except for Monday, the day after my show, because I obviously have more shows lined up and I'm going to need more time off for those. I'm taking a week off fully for the final show of the season because it ties in with my birthday as well, so it's nice. But yeah, so I'm literally only taking Monday off, so I'm working all the way through to Friday lunchtime, and then we need to hit the road first thing on Saturday. So yeah, things like clearing out my car to make room for all of the luggage. When am I packing my bags? My show day bag is still back at the house. I had a quick look in it, by the way, guys. There was nothing exciting to show you. I'll show you when I'm actually packing it, hopefully, if I find the time to do that. When am I doing that is the question. I also need to press order on that Amazon order that I showed you this morning, because I didn't end up pressing order, so I better do that now, this evening. Just little random things like that that are starting to crop up in my head that I don't want to let stress me. So I think tomorrow morning, while I'm having my coffee and my tea and stuff, I might sit down with my Google Calendar and try and plot that out. I'm also just realising I need to straighten my hair for the morning for my posing. But I have less cardio tomorrow, so maybe I can do it in the morning. Anyway, my final meal. I better get this into me, otherwise I will be in trouble. I'm so excited about this, although the amount of chicken is pathetic. I have 40 grams of chicken, raw weight, 3 rice cakes, 50 grams of banana, and 20 grams of peanut butter, and 10 grams of honey on top. This is Beautiful. Like, the honey is glistening. I'm so excited. I do have one rice cake where there's chicken and banana on it. I'm not sure how people are going to feel about that. But, oh, update on the eggs and the rice and the honey. It was amazing. It was amazing. What's that about? Anyway, let's not dwell on that. I have no salt added to this meal as well. He just said final meal, no salt. So my 7 grams were had throughout the day before now. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna open my Pepsi. I'm gonna go back into my prep vlog. I'm watching Elle's fitness peak week vlog. And she was talking about the sticky toffee perform and I want it so badly. But we have so much protein. But none that I love. Anyway, let's eat this meal. And we can finish yapping later on, hopefully, if I don't pass out. Good morning, YouTube. We're 1 week out. It's peak week. It's Sunday morning. It's 10 past 7. I need to get a little bit of a wiggle on. But I did treat myself to a lie-in today because we know how mad yesterday and Friday were and the week in general, and we know how potentially mad that this week to come is going to be. So I treated myself to a lie-in until 6:30 this morning, and it was amazing. And I was rewarded with my lowest weigh-in of prep, very close to the lowest weight that I've ever been. And this is before, all my weight is always before toilet as well, which doesn't seem to be coming today, which isn't great when I know I have to go and check in now and do my posing with Hannah. But we're not going to stress about it because that's not going to make anything any better. But yes, I was rewarded with my lowest weight to date of prep, which is 46.2 kilos. I don't feel it, but I'm over the moon because we have been very stagnant for the last week, I would say, nearly. By the way, I'm going to try and multitask here, so you're going to have to deal with my beautiful face washing setup. I wish I came on here in this vlog less wearing this, but it's too cold to just wear my little pajama top, so you get the Mickey Mouse dressing gown and the upside down, I don't know if you can see, upside down Edna mode from The Incredibles. Very excited to check in this morning. I think I might wear my bikini for the check-in because I'm going to have it with me in the gym anyway to do my session with Hannah. So I might put everything on for my check-in as well, get my pictures, and then when I'm on the Stairmaster for a lovely half an hour, I will send everything over to Mike then and get my confirmed plan of action for today, because he did send it over to me last night. As I said, along with like the rules of the week, but obviously everything is so subject to change. So what I will do is I will go to the shop on the way back from the gym if I need to. I probably will need to, because I will need to pick up some almond butter definitely, and there was something else that I thought of that I can't remember now. Oh yeah, I want to get some jasmine rice because we're out. As I said yesterday, I currently have rice prepping because it is on my plan, my provisional plan for today, but again that could change. But I just have a couple of 50-gram portions of rice cooking at the moment, but unfortunately for me it's basmati rice, which is not my first nor my second choice of rice, but it was here. It's going to help me be a little bit prepared, and that's all that matters. So that's currently cooking away. So yeah, I will get almond butter and then just see in case anything changes. Oh, I want to get real Squares bars because Nick has Squares bars here in the house, but they're the Aldi ones. And as much as I love Aldi Aldi supremacy over Lidl every day of the week, except I wish they had a bakery in Ireland. Their squares bars are absolute. They're not squares bars, basically. So anyway, that's what's going on now. I sat down and wrote my physical list of things that I want to try and plot into my calendar as well. So I will do that at some stage today. I also got my Amazon order sorted last night. Everyone will be so glad to know you can take a big sigh of relief there. She is going to have salt scales and she is going to have resistance bands and tan. So yeah, those are the bits I got sorted last night. But yes, that is this morning's update. Feeling like I don't know how to feel because anything could happen this week. So dramatic. But yeah, I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to finish this clip off here. I'm going to go check on the rice, do my eyebrows. Since I dyed my hair last night, I need to make sure that they're a little bit darker. And head off to the gym with the precious cargo. It's also raining. So I'm very glad that my bikini is very well boxed up and packaged really nicely. Then I'll be back home eating and we'll have to head back out to train at some stage today as well. Guys, I am in my element. I had such a gorgeous run through with Hannah. I am about to eat my first meal, which looks disgusting. This is cream of rice, by the way. I've never made such a bad bowl of cream of rice, but my water volume has been cut, so hence why. If you hear anything in the background, I'm also set up with the Sweden NPC Pro Qualifier in the background. What a perfect morning. What a perfect way to enjoy my meal. Limiting myself with water as well at the moment. Mike wants to see me only with about 2.5 litres of water in post-workout, which post-workout is going to be in about 3 hours time. So far I've had very close to 2 litres. Let's see how we go. But yeah, I'm going to eat my cream of rice with honey, berries and peanut butter. No protein. Let's see how this goes. And then I have a lovely pre-workout meal as well, which I'll probably eat quite soon. They are small meals, so I won't be too full. And then we have lower on the cards. But yes, I feel so happy, so peaceful, but so cold. Oh my god, so cold. Anyway, let's eat. Well, hi there from very washed out Erin yet again. It's a little while later. I have trained. I am very happy to have that done, I'm not gonna lie. I've had 2 really good days of training, yesterday and the day before, that were miles better than the previous weeks, but today I have to say, like, I felt like I was in peak week. I just felt ghostly pale, quite small, which is good, I know. I was training in this hoodie in leggings and Uggs for legs, which is wild, but I had a great time. I'm full on, I don't give a fuck, and I think everybody around me knows that by now. And I'm just embracing it, and I do not care. But yeah, the session got done. I'm looking forward to a rest day tomorrow, I will say, although it won't feel like a rest day because I'm going to be in work, obviously, and running around town and trying to hit deadlines that are scary, but that's tomorrow's problem. So I went to Aldi on the way home from the gym. I ended up driving to the gym because I needed to keep my steps down a little bit after I walked to get my nails done. And I knew I'd have to do a bit of cleaning and stuff like that, and obviously prepping, you're walking around. So I drove to the gym, which is a 10-minute walk from my house, a 3-minute drive, and went to Aldi on the way back to get a few bits for myself and also stuff that Nick might need tomorrow for his food, because he's flying home tonight. But it is time for post-workout. It's time for meal number 3. I have to say I'm starving today. The first 2 meals I had no protein in it really at all. I think I showed you both. Or did I only show you one? No, I only showed you one. Meal 2 was 4 rice cakes, 20 grams of peanut butter and 80 grams of banana, and it was so nice. It was so nice. Sorry, I thought I talked to you after my nails, but I didn't. Here's my nails. I got milky white. They have a chrome on them. You're not going to be able to see them, but with the tan, it's going to be amazing. So yes, I had that, did some work. I still have more work to do. I've been doing a bit of back and forth with my clients today. Lots of things to try and figure out in terms of next steps for them. So we're working on that now. But yes, post-workout is a little burger bowl. Let's call it that. I don't know how to show you this without it tipping out. I think I got it. I have 50 grams of rice, 50 grams of green beans and 100 grams of mince, which I made into a burger. And I also have 1 gram of salt on this. And dessert is Squares bars. There's not a huge difference between this and the normal Squares bars. These are the new honeycomb and chocolate ones, which I haven't gotten to try yet. They literally only got to Ireland like I'd say 2 weeks ago. This was the only flavour that was on offer in Tesco, and I'll be damned if I'm paying €3 for 4 Squares bars. So I got these. One of these is going to be my dessert for this meal, and then a couple days without them, and then they'll probably be back for 1 day out. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to also have some magnesium. I have this in 3 times today. My programmed it in yesterday to help with absorption of carbs and digestion and just stress as well. Then do some more work, have a shower, and then I need to go and collect Mr. Nick from the airport. I do still have 2 more meals left as well to make and all the prep for the office tomorrow. But my 2 meals from here are going to be pretty sad. Chicken, nut butter and veg. ×2. So yeah, it won't be as exciting anymore for the next few days probably. But I'm going to have this because it's definitely going to be going cold. And then I will let you know where we're at. I could lie and say that this is the same day, but we all know that would be very out of character for me to actually finish a vlog when I intended to. So I have edited this video, this kind of 1 week out bikini collection, start of peak week vlog, and I just need to wrap it up now. And I'm going to do that. I'm not going to spend too much time chatting through things. I'm going to start a new vlog tomorrow, which is going to be a 2 days out vlog, 1 day out. I'll probably do those 2 together, so Friday and Saturday, where I start tanning, skin prep, travelling to Limerick, everything like that, and then hopefully start another one for show day. I am really going to try because I do want to document it as much as possible, but it is quite overwhelming and overstimulating. Like, even I just sat down and said to Nick, like, I am so sorry in advance for how chaotic the next couple of days are going to be until we get to Limerick. Once we get there, going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. But it's the getting there, and it's all of the different little things that I have to get done before then. So yes, it is currently Thursday. I am 3 days out. I've been having a great time with my food this week. It's been great. Everything has been in an amazing position. Weighed in the lightest I've ever been this morning, at 45.9, which is crazy, and it was a surprise to Mike as well. He actually ended up giving me some more food, some more fats to try and make the weight stick, which is a position I never thought I'd be in even just like 2 weeks ago. So it's absolutely crazy. I did just go on my break and pick up a couple more essentials for the weekend as well, and for tomorrow, because I'm going to start my skin prep, aka my shaving, tomorrow morning, I think, because I'm going to start tanning tomorrow evening. So I don't want to leave it too late and too close together, but I also don't want to do it too early. Like, if you think it's Thursday now, if I'm going to be shaving and hair removing today, it's going to be back on Sunday. It's still going to be back on Sunday if I do it tomorrow, but the benefit of doing like 2 layers of tan is I can probably get away with shaving in between on Saturday if I need to. So yes, I got some more razor heads. I got my zero fragrance sulfates body wash and dermaplaning tools as well to do my face. So yeah, it's all coming together. And guys, I have 2 squares bars on my plan today, and I'm going for physio this evening. Everything is going so well. It's all great. Everything is good. I can't complain. I'm so excited. It doesn't feel like I'm competing this weekend though, with how crazy work has been. It's actually wild. So I'm not stressing in any way, shape or form because I don't have the mental capacity to do it. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed this insight into how crazy peak week can be. I do wish I could have showed you more of it, but with being in work, it just hasn't been possible. But just know everything's going really well. I will pick you guys back up tomorrow, which will be probably next week for you, for 2 days out, 1 day out, and then we're into show day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me, sticking with me, and I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you for 2 and 1 days out.